Well, hello there, friend and family, and as you can see, I'm cleaned up. Now, I know some of you said I look good in a mustache, or I look good scraggly. Maybe I should grow a beard, but no, I've tried all that before. I just gotta go with the clean shaven part. And for a bit there, I let it go. But I decided today, after a nice good soak in the tub, I'd scrape all that off, start new again. But I gotta get out here, feed the birds. Why? I enjoy the music. And I know all of y'all do. So, let me put y'all over there to the side, get these bird feeders filled up for them, okay? Then we'll come back and we'll chat a little bit. Because I know many of y'all are appreciative of me doing a little bit more content while all of y'all are locked up in your homes, sheltering in place. So I'm trying to do all I can to help support all of us during this COVID-19 health crisis we're all facing in America, as well as all across the globe. So let me get this done, and I'll come back and pick y'all up. So y'all, I'm done with that, but I gotta go in and get a little bit of Niger seed for the Niger seed feeder. Why? Because I have some birds that just like Niger seed, and I'll be back. Well, there we have it. We got 2 main feeders filled up, and we went ahead and filled up the Niger seed. I mean, that's for the thrush, the chickadees, house finch like them, sparrows, what have you. I mean, they'll dig through the other feeders, but what they tend to do is knock out all the other feed, of course. Then the ground feeders like cardinals, mourning dove, mockingbirds, and that, they come by and they eat that up. So it's all sort of symbiotic if you watch it. And of course, we got some visitors today. Let me show you. Yep, old Magoo's back today. Aren't you, Magoo? Where's Elrod? Oh, Elrod's still here. Look at Elrod. There's Elrod. He's here too, with Magoo. They're big buddies. They're both males. And old Elrod, I ain't seen him in a few days. He's a little skittish. Somebody put a collar on him too. But he's a lovable kitty. Reminds me of Merlin. Of course, anybody who's followed the channel for any length of time knows Merlin passed away some time back. Broke my heart. So we got the 2 kitties here. Not sure where Cleo's at, but I'll take what I can get. You doing okay, Elrod? I guess they are. They're eating their kibble, and they're loving it. So y'all, it's a beautiful day out here, and I'm back looking beautiful. Not so much, but at least I'm all cleaned up. I feel good about that. Now I was thinking about something. You know, last night while I was taking a long soak in the bathtub, and I've been doing that more since this has all happened. Got time now. I grew up that way. Maybe many of y'all did that are my age or older. We didn't take a lot of showers. We took baths. And I remember, especially once all my siblings were born, that Mama would go in the evenings. That's when we took them, or we'd get ready for bed. And she'd run the bath. Of course, she'd tell us all. And she only run one tub pool. And all of y'all might be thinking, oh, well, that's just gross. It's just the way it was back then. That's the way it was for most of America. And I'm sure many other countries, and still many countries today. And of course, my baby sister, take her bath. Mama had to wash her up, then my other sister, and then my brother, and of course me being the oldest, I'd be last. Never thought anything about it. And of course we'd run water after we bathed in the, but by the time I got there, be really soapy water. We'd run the water, fill up this container, and we'd dump it over us, rinse off. And of course, like you see, I'm still here. But last night, and even this morning when I took another one, because it just felt so good, I've got one of those big old deep tubs that are long where you can stretch out, sort of got to slant back. It's not a clawfoot, you know, it's indicative of the 1940s, that's when it was put in, but it is real deep and very long, and you can just stretch out and submerge in it. My daughter really loved it. She loves bass too. My son, not so much. And for most of my working life, unless I was hurting or had an injury, I didn't have time to take a bath. I had to go in there, do a quick shower, shave, fix my hair, and get on to work. It's just the way it was. But I've been really enjoying my soak times. Listen to a little music, read a book. Even if I don't do that, I just sort of ponder pastimes. I'm out here at my truck tire planters and I wanted to show you something. I think you'll be surprised. Let me show you what's going on. Now, if you'll remember, we planted radishes in this truck tire planter. And I think it's quite obvious that y'all can see they've all popped up, more popping up, and yeah, like I told you when I planted them, we're going to have to do some thinning. Now some of you may have not thought this was going to happen. That's where that faith comes in. And you just try, and if it does, you're happy, just like I am now. Like right here, I dropped a pile of them. We'll have to be popping some of these out probably tomorrow, next day, and you know what I'll probably do? I'll just give them a quick rinse off with the hose, snack on them right out here. It's just like doing sprouts, microgreens. Ain't no difference. I don't ever throw any of my thinnings away. Now, we're going to wander over here and take a look and see if any of our lettuce has come up. Now lettuce takes a little while longer, but I want you to look right here. And we're going to come in really, really close. And I hope you can see that. Yep, a couple of lettuces are coming up. Another one right there. Now, this thing right here, that ain't lettuce, that's weed. And that just come in there from that there home place compost we put in. We're going to pluck him out. But, yep, even our lettuce is coming up. When I get done dragging this old camera around today, I'll be giving this a nice fresh drink of water tonight. Keep that soil nice and moist. And yeah, we had all that rain late Sunday evening, almost into Monday morning. But, oh, we got another one. Oh, got another one right there. Not sure if the camera will pick it up. So you see, if you had any doubts, it is happening. And right now, like I told y'all, not in the last video, but in the video before that, we've got some cooler temperatures coming on. In fact, Wednesday we may have a frost. And should that frost even be a possibility, I'll cover these up. And I'll lay some cardboard over the tire. It'll be just fine. I ain't gonna let nothing kill them. I'm just proud to have them. So if any of y'all have been watching a couple of channels I follow, one's Ice Age Farmer on what's going on with our food supply. And another good friend of mine, Rudy up there at Alaska Prepper. You understand, y'all need to be trying to grow everything you possibly can. Whether that's microgreens inside your house, leaf lettuces or what have you in windowsill gardens. We're doing patio gardens and containers. Whatever you can, you need to be doing that. Can't stress it enough. Another thing I can't stress enough is now's the time, of course, past time now, to learn about wild edibles. Find somebody local. If not, get books and more pictures, and be damn careful. Because one mistake, you ain't gonna make the trip. But it's a beautiful day today. It's only about 70. I love it. You know, if I had my true desires, I'd always want it to be about between 70 and 80. Boy, that'd be perfect. With it getting down no colder than about 60 at night. But that's just not the case. Let me show you another thing. Not sure how the camera will pick it up, and I know some of me walking around here through the shadows because it is late afternoon. I may not be showing up so well, but why don't you look at this? Now, I don't know how well the camera picks it up. Do you see all that honeysuckle? It's just everywhere. Now, I've already told you how delicious it is. And anybody who's grown up in the South, they understand that. Especially during their childhood. But you can pick all these blossoms. And I got thousands of them here. Throw them on top of your salad. Woo! As I say down here in the South, hoo-yah! That's good eating. And tomorrow, I didn't do a whole lot today. And I definitely didn't do a whole lot yesterday. I was wore slap out. Sunday was stressful, Sunday evening into the wee hours of Monday morning. And then I did that video and got it up for y'all so you'd know. This old man survived, the Kitty Crew survived, as you can see. And we were all well safe. And this goes to the power of prayer and faith and belief. Out of all of our viewers, or at least those who took the time to comment, we all came through it safe together. And I know I didn't just ask y'all to pray for me. I pray for everybody in the Southeast, everybody that were facing those storms. And I truly believe, because of the power of prayer, that's what limited loss of life and brought all of us through this. Now granted, a few of you did suffer some trees down. A couple had their roofs damaged. And I believe one, if I remember right from reading the comments this morning, had their garage crushed. And that's all bad, but from a little over 12,300 people, haven't heard of anybody losing their life. And we can all thank the power of prayer, our beliefs and faith, and the power of our God. You'll never convince me otherwise. Oh, let me show you who's trailing behind me as normal. Magoo! Magoo! What have you found? Huh? What'd you find there that you want? Did you find some wild catnip? I used to grow catnip for the kitties. And it does pop up and grow wild around here. Magoo, what's going on, buddy? You found something that was interesting or tasty? Ooh, yeah, I love you too. You my buddy. Come on. Let's go talk to the people on the front porch. You want to? Yep. I mean, just like in days of old. Oh, Magoo here. He follows me just like Trix used to. He's right to the left of me. He's learned not to get under my feet. I wish y'all could be here. And there's my neighbor. Give him a wave. Probably didn't see me. Well, sometimes he waves, sometimes not. That's probably because he didn't see me. I don't take no offense by it. But we're gonna sit down here on the front porch and chat a minute. So y'all, another thing I wanted to thank every one of you for is not only your prayers for me and the kitty crew here in this Oval Home place, which I extremely do appreciate, and I can't express enough that I feel that helped us survive through those violent storms. But I want to thank y'all for your prayers for Chris, Nell's son, because I got a call late last night. Lord, I was so tired at first what she did, she texted me. All she said on the text was talk with a question mark. That's what we do. Because we all have lives. We're busy. She's busy. She's a caregiver for the elderly. Still working where, as y'all know, I'm retired. And when I saw it, of course I responded back okay. Of course she called. And we talked a while. Now we didn't talk long, because I could tell in her voice she was very tired. And she's been going through some things herself, health-wise. And really needs to have an operation, but since all elective surgery has been canceled in our area, she can't get it. And you might hear in the background, Trix, she's raising Cain because I'm petting and holding on to Mr. Magoo. But anyway, Nell's been suffering the effects of whatever's wrong with her. Something to do with gastrointestinal problems. I won't get into all the specifics. But she needs endoscopy or whatever they do to go down through and check her. And then they will most likely have to do surgery again. They did surgery last year. And she thought it would be okay, but it's starting to act up the same symptoms again. But her son Chris got out of the hospital early last night, and she's got him back at home, seems to be doing better. Not really sure why he had the problems with his gallbladder and liver, but his tests came back looking better. That's another thing. See? She was ever so thankful for all of y'all prayers, and so was I. Because I truly believe, again, through the power of prayer, he was made whole and made better. And we've got a couple of viewers, one of which I'll mention. Her name's Michelle. And she's got a little baby boy that's been feeling poorly for a little while now. And I've been praying for him, that God would lay his healing hands upon him and speed his healing and make him better. And she texted me later today and said he was. But if any of y'all would like to read down through the comments of the last video and find Michelle's post and pray for her child too, you know, old Mr. Tom would appreciate it, and I'm sure she would too. We don't have a large community here. I think when I looked at it earlier today, we're 12,396 people. That's okay. I appreciate every last one of y'all. And in a lot of ways, I think smaller the better. Because at least I'm still able to read down through the comments, all of them. And when somebody asks a question, I can still find the time to answer it. And as the channel grows and there's just so many more comments, that gets more and more difficult. You just think about it. I think on, not this video, but the video before, there's nearly 500 comments. Some of them rather lengthy. It does take a while to sit there and read them. And then those who ask questions, respond to them. And anyone out there that gets a heart from me, that means I've read your comment. If you ask a question, I'll always try to answer. Because why? I appreciate the time you take with us. Not only me, but, you know, the kitty crew, and all of us that also read the comments. I've said many times that the comments are what make the videos so much more rewarding, educational, and informative. And I truly believe that. So y'all, I just wanted to come on today, give you sort of an update about Chris. Talk about a few things. I'm trying to put out more content for those of you who like to listen to the old man ramble and put me on while you're doing your chores and essential things you gotta do. And I know many of you, like me, are living at home alone, and it's just company. And I wish, under the circumstances, we could all be close enough to have company side by side, but that's not always possible. But we have it here in our virtual neighborhood, and I'm ever so proud to be a part of it. Ever so proud all of y'all are a part. Right, Magoo? Don't know if I got them in the camera or not. I won't know till I edit this. But folks, until I see you on the next video, me and old Mr. Magoo here want you to take care, stay safe, and God, please take every precaution to stay healthy and happy. Protect yourself, your family, and your loved ones. And may God bless each and every one of you, your families. Until we see you on the next video, goodbye for now. Right, Magoo? You gonna say goodbye? You're not much of a talker, are you? But on occasion. But that's okay. Strong men are silent, right? You just silent type, ain't you? Yep. And I love you too, Magoo. Later on. Trix, why were you upset about Magoo? You don't want to come out and walk with Papa. So why was you screaming inside the screen door, huh? What? You gonna hiss at Papa? You smell Magoo on me? You're mad, ain't you? You know I love you to death. You're my little lady. Queen of the house. Don't hiss at me. Don't you do it. You get the best of everything. They just get dry food. Oh well. You can just complain Life will go on. You gotta share Papa, okay? Bye, y'all. Trix ain't happy.